we're just going to ask you questions.
Should I sit here?
Yeah, sure. Right there. That'd be great. Thank you. So thank you for coming in. So describe yourself, your goals, and why you would like to attend our university.
Well, I would describe myself as a pretty dedicated, responsible student. I've enjoyed my time in high school and also worked some part-time, so I'm also a responsible employee. I am interested in really becoming one of the first people in my family to earn a college degree. My mom is a teacher and has always really pushed education and higher education as a priority.
Tell me about your grades in high school and whether or not they accurately portray your SAT scores.
I would say I'm a really hard worker and dedicated student. I have an interest in social studies and history classes, and I did take an SAT class here at school, so it was during the school day. Sometimes there are things going on outside of school that really inhibit me from enrolling in some sort of like after-school SAT class or anything like that.
So have you ever had any attendance issues throughout your schooling? And if so, please explain the reasons for those attendance issues.
No, I don't have any big attendance issues. I mean, some sick days here and there, but other than that, no.
Explain your study skills. How do you study in order to be most successful?
I really think that I excel at taking very organized notes, and I use flashcards to study. And again, my mom as a teacher has really pushed time management as a huge study skill, and no procrastination.
All right, explain any extracurricular activities you participated in during high school.
Freshman and sophomore year, I did participate in several extracurricular activities. I played on several sports teams and was a member of the student government and history club. But in my junior and senior year, I really had to take time for a part-time job. I was saving up for college tuition. That was a big priority for me. And so I did cut back a little bit in junior and senior year as far as extracurricular activities.
Why should we choose you as a new addition to our student body?
I think you guys should choose me for your university. I think I bring a perspective of someone who really grew up in suburbia and has worked part-time, and I bring aspects from being a responsible employee to being a responsible student.
Is there anything else you would like to tell us before the conclusion of this interview?
I hope you will really consider me seriously for your university.
Kendra, thank you so much for coming in. It was wonderful meeting with you. We had a really great time talking with you, so I wish you the best of luck in all of your endeavors. Let me walk you to the door. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. So, what do you think about Kendra?
I really liked Kendra. I admire her strong work-study ethic. I think that she can really bring a lot to this university. She understands the importance of responsibility, and clearly she has amazing time management skills because she can work and manage a part-time job, participate in extracurricular activities, and maintain impeccable grades.
Right. I mean, I totally agree that she seems like a worthy candidate of our school. But you have to remember that it seems as though she comes from a middle-class family, and, I'm not sure, frankly, that her family is going to be able to afford our university. So that means we're going to have to give them financial aid, and, the dean's not going to be happy about us handing out any more financial aid to any more families. We really can't afford it at this point. Hi, I'm Jen. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, I'm Jen.
Hi, Mary. Nice to meet you.
Have a seat,
Jen.
please. Take a seat.
Thank you.
So, describe yourself, your goals, and why you would like to attend our university.
I'm ambitious, hardworking, and studious. I would like to follow my parents' footsteps as they also attended this great university. Once I complete college, I'd like to go on to medical school in order to become a surgeon like my father, then get married, and then stay at home with my children just as my mother did.
Tell me about your grades in high school and whether or not they accurately portray your SAT scores.
I'm a straight A student with a 4.0 GPA and the valedictorian in my graduating class. When you see my SAT scores, you'll see that I am more than qualified as I scored in the 90th percentile with a 2100.
So have you ever had any attendance issues throughout your schooling? And if so, please explain the reasons for those attendance issues.
Of course not. I have not been sick a single day of school. I've missed a day here or there due to going on vacation with my family whenever my father has some time off. This year we went to our condo in Hawaii. I like to go somewhere different like France or Spain. My parents hire a private tutor to come with us so I don't miss any of my schoolwork.
Explain your study skills. How do you study in order to be most successful?
I read it and I just understand it without any problems. I take after my father, who is a surgeon when it comes to academics.
All right, explain any extracurricular activities you participated in during high school.
I am the president of the National Honor Society, senior class president, lead singer of our school's glee club, and as for sports, I swim and play golf.
Why should we choose you as a new addition to our student body?
I will be an asset to your student body due to my good upbringing, and my parents are good friends with the dean.
Is there anything else you would like to tell us before the conclusion of this interview?
Both of my parents graduated from this great university and are not concerned with the occasional tuition increase that might scare others during the years of studies here.
Jen, thank you so much for coming in and speaking with us. We really enjoyed hearing your answers. You were quite impressive.
Thank you for having me.
All right, thanks. Take care. So, what did you think of that, Jen?
You know, she is quite the impressive young woman, and I think that she would be a great addition to this university. You know, she's very accomplished, but, you know, we have so many students of her class already at this university, and we are really trying to diversify our numbers, and I don't know if I feel that.
Yeah, you know, like I said before with Kendra, I had a meeting with the dean the other day, and we really do need more of those students. We need those parents who can really support us a little more financially. I mean, our stadium's, you know, into the ground right now. We really need to build a new one, and we really need those donations from people like Jen. Hi, Pat. How are you? I'm Jen. It's nice to meet you. Come on.
Hi.
Take a seat. So, describe yourself, your goals, and why you would like to attend our university.
I would like to be the first person in my family to attend college. Ever since I was little, I have always wanted to be a teacher, and this college has a great program for this. I have to live from home, and this college is right on the bus line, so I can get here easily.
Tell me about your grades in high school and whether or not they accurately portray your SAT scores.
I had really good grades in high school, mostly A's and B's. I had a part-time job ever since I was 14, and I still managed to work hard and get good grades. My SAT scores, they're okay, but I've never been really good at taking tests, those kinds of tests at least. I have a learning disability, and it takes me a long time to complete these kinds of tests. I was really nervous, as I am now, too, because I knew I needed to really get into college to help my family. I am smart, and I work really hard. I know I'll do well in college if I have the chance.
So have you ever had any attendance issues throughout your schooling? And if so, please explain the reasons for those attendance issues.
My attendance was good, but I did sometimes have to miss school if my little sisters were sick. I had to take care of them. My mom had to work 3 jobs, so if she doesn't work, we don't get paid. So if they were really sick, I would stay home. My teachers were really nice about it, and they would let me make up the work. I would stay after school when I needed to get extra help because of my disability. Now my sisters are old enough to stay home by themselves, so I know I can make it work in college.
Explain your study skills. How do you study in order to be most successful?
My mom, 2 sisters, and I live in a 2-bedroom apartment, so there's not a lot of privacy. I usually study late at night after my sisters have gone to bed, when it's the most quiet. Because of my learning disability, I have to spend a lot of time reading, but I'm used to it, and I don't mind spending a lot of time studying.
All right, explain any extracurricular activities you participated in during high school.
I did not participate in many activities because I had a job after school most days. I did sing in the school chorus, and I played basketball at the rec center. I saw that your college has a mentoring program for elementary school students, and I'd really like to do that.
Why should we choose you as a new addition to our student body?
I've wanted to go to college all my life so I can get a good job and help my family. I would work very hard to get good grades and be a model student. I would help our students who need help. I always did that in high school.
Is there anything else you would like to tell us before the conclusion of this interview?
I know that my grades might not be as good as some of your other applicants, and my SAT scores are not the greatest, but I really want to go to school here, and I'll work really hard to do well. This opportunity would mean a whole lot to me, and if I'm admitted to this college, I will be an excellent student, I promise.
So, what did you think about Pat?
You know, I really loved him because he is a prime example of a hardworking student who has limited resources due to his socioeconomic background, and I really, really want to be an advocate for him, and the university could do so much for him.
Yeah, you know, I completely understand where you're coming from, but I feel like for an applicant like Pat, you know, either the community college or another state university, not a private university. I mean, I just don't think that we would be the school that could really help him. I don't think he would be a good fit for us. You know, he had poor language skills. He didn't shake my hand when he came in the room. What kind of student comes in for an interview and doesn't shake your hand?
So Jen, you know, we have a really big decision to make here today. We have one spot left within the new class, and we have 3 very standout applicants. However, all 3 are very different. And from my point of view as an admissions counselor, it is really important for me to keep this university diverse, and not just based on color, but based on class. And we have 2 applicants who have, you know, middle class and low class, who have worked hard but have been at a disadvantage because of some of their circumstances and not having resources. And I really want to be an advocate for those students.
Yeah, you know, I do agree with you in that we really need to give our university a little more diversity, but at the end of the day, I just feel that it's important to keep our university, you know, as affluent as possible. And remember, you know, in the summertime, we've already admitted 3 applicants from lower and middle class socioeconomic status. So, do we really need another one at this point?